Welcome to another edition of Dan Frequently Asked Questions. In this edition, we'll be discussing the question that a diver has about returning to diving after a carpal tunnel repair. Keep watching. We got a question from a diver who had had surgery for a so-called carpal tunnel syndrome. And what that is that the nerve that runs through the arm into the hand in this particular area is impinged or becomes impinged either through action with a mouse or a lot of wrist movement. And the swelling and scarring ultimately causes pressure on the nerve, which causes this part of the hand to tingle, the muscles to waste away, and the thumb to become quite weak. So a carpal tunnel surgery involves essentially cutting through all of that scar tissue and releasing the nerve. And depending on how much scarring there is, it would take about 1 millimeter per week for nerves to grow their way back, if that is what is necessary. So here's how it becomes relevant for this diver. Depending on, firstly, what was the cause of the carpal tunnel syndrome? Was it an overuse issue, or was it associated with another disease like rheumatoid arthritis, which would put it in a completely different category? But let's assume, just for the purpose of the video, that you had an overuse, for instance, using a mouse significantly and developing the symptoms, especially at night. You went for the surgery was a success, you've recovered the sensation in your hand, and you can already feel that your grip strength has returned. It's 6 weeks after the surgery, and your hand surgeon says you can carry on with your life. If that is the case, then there would be no reason for you not to return to diving unless there was a significant loss of grip strength or some reason that the incapacitation or maybe even residual pain would impair your normal diving activities. Even then, it would be wise not to overexert the hand that the carpal tunnel surgery was done on. Just realize that that part of your body is still in the process of repair. And although the major repair occurs in the first 6 weeks to 3 months, it usually takes 2 years before everything settles. So go gentle, don't do wild dives, don't sit on a dive boat exposing your wrists to the bump and chop of the ocean, and be sensible about using and moving diving equipment. I hope that gives you some insight into how to decide, and with that, I wish you all safe diving.